name is Ashlyn Priori. I'm the founder, president, and CEO of Queen's Gambit. We're a nonprofit organization that teaches chess to the community, and we use the game to teach empathy and leadership skills for young people. The most important thing to do when we're starting off our chess game is to shoot for the center, so the 4 center squares. We're teaching people how to solve problems. Even beyond chess, this could be with writing, this could be with art, this could be with all the humanities, that people realize that critical thinking, decision-making, creativity, that highlights what chess is about because you can learn so much from it. We are teaching kids a valuable tool for strategic leadership.
One of the best pieces on the board is the queen. The queen is a combination of the rook and bishop. My name is Samdana Su. I'm 19 years old and I'm going to be a sophomore at Penn State. I'm studying aerospace engineering and I have a minor in French language and culture because I speak French. But originally my family is from India. We're from the west side of India, so I also speak 2 languages from there. The goal for me eventually would be to get an engineering job at like Boeing or NASA, one of the aerospace companies. Engineering, math, science, planes, there's all stuff that I'm interested in and I want to pursue as a career, but you can't do those things without communication, and communication is really important for me, and engineers have to communicate with each other. So it's something that I aspire to apply in my career in the future, hopefully. I started teaching at the Queen's Gambit, but there was definitely a very steep learning curve for me because I was learning how to communicate my ideas about chess that were pretty advanced to little kids. So it really taught me that if I want to get anywhere, I have to keep trying, keep coming back, keep putting myself out there.
So even at a young age, I knew that there was some power to chess, given that I was able to learn how the pieces moved without really having a formal lesson. The other area was that, every chess book growing up I would see, it had a dad and a son on the cover.
Checkmate.
And I never quite understood why.
Hate to do this to you. Check.
Question in the back of my head, like, why can't the mom teach chess? Why can't the grandma teach chess? So that often frustrated me, and I think I was just a very curious kid and wanted to dive into that more. The great Susan Polgar used to say it's a miniature version of life, because it really is. You're able to practice decisions, you're able to problem solve. Chess is different from any other strategy game because the goal is, for me at least, not to necessarily win, but the thought process behind that win, how you're going to get there, and that's the most important thing.
How should I defend my king?
So the king has a special move you can do called castling, where the king moves 2 and the rook jumps over, and now the king is in his own little fortress, and it's really hard to attack him there.
So all layers of protection around the king, that's where chess comes from. But when the queen was introduced, because the queen actually originally wasn't in chess, they used to have another piece that was known as the king's advisor. What they had is the queen became even more powerful, and they realized, wow, the queen's not only protecting the king, but she's serving as that piece that's protecting everyone. And I think people think of that like the motherly figure or something like that. But as we've grown, I've realized that you can view the chess pieces any way that you want. The most important thing is that they're all their own unique piece, and that's what I want these kids to learn, is that just as you yourself, you're unique, you have your own challenges, you have your own opportunities. That's what each piece is, and we need to learn to have empathy and figure out what is that piece going to do to help support me and challenge me in my current position.
There's only 64 squares on the board, which seems limited, but actually in chess you can come to an infinite number of different positions that you've never seen before. So for me, when I play the game from beginning to end, it's always about opportunity. It's an opportunity to make a better move. Chess has taught me that if you keep going, even when you feel like you're losing, there's always new opportunities that come up.
My name is Rita Ruggieri and I'm a college freshman. Today I learned how to play chess for the first time.
Check.
The skills of focus and strategy will help me a lot in the future, so I want to continue to learn how to play this game.
As people learn and continue to grow their chess skills, they're also learning and developing leadership skills like strategy, critical thinking, and there's problem solving. You learn equity and equality, self-development, you learn forward thinking. The most powerful thing is that these kids are figuring out what they're excited to do next, and every day they're questioning things around them, and that to me is lifelong learning. You question things and ask, why is that the way it is, right? That's why I love chess, because you're always questioning situations, how to do better. It's fun, it's engaging, but you are working your mind in ways that you don't even realize. Because when you look at the data behind chess, I mean, it grows the dendrites in your brain that helps you process decision-making faster. You know, when I think of lifelong learning, I think of every single time that I've played chess and just completely, you know, blew my own mind with the types of you know, strategies I was coming up with.
Checkmate.